right, so we are back with day 13, technically 14, of learning how to draw. See, fun factoid. Whenever you open OBS and you're like, oh my goodness, I am going to make a fire drawing, let me put a bunch of effort into it. You know, and I should really, 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 really go out of my way to make sure that I record this. See, most people would do that. I forgot to yesterday. So yeah, that was the reason why there's no upload, because like I had already drawn it and it was all done. I was like, dude, I can't like redraw this, and I don't have the time of the day to like go and like make another new drawing. So I'm like, man, screw this. I was like, what? I won't upload. Um, if y'all want to, next video I can show you what day 13 looks like. Well, technically day 13, this is day 14. Yada yada. But it was Tracer from popular game Overwatch. And it was in full color. It was very pretty. This is Roadhog from popular game Overwatch. Mostly because I don't know, love Roadhog. Love. It's just he's just such a cool guy. You know, I just love everything about him. Um, I don't know. It's very weird to. It's because I've been playing Overwatch recently, and so it's just very weird to like have there only be like the one tank, right? And that's the reason. That's also the reason why Roadhog was on my mind, just because I've been playing the game. But it's just very weird to have like you know no shields at all, like on some teams. Like that's like you just don't have any. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very odd. But yeah, no. What really sucks is that there is a whole bunch of details because whenever big game studios make their characters, they like to add a bunch of little trinkets and gadgets and doodads and whatnots. However, they because if you're drawing a character, you'll know it's like, oh, that's a massive pain in the ass. I'll make it simple, right? When you're 3D modeling a character, you do it once and then it's there forever. So, I guess that's just so fun. Just so fun because now there's a bunch of bits and bobs and moving pieces on them, which is fine. But it's like, man, I feel like drawing a lot, right? Because like what kept happening is I just kept looking back at the reference picture. I was like, oh yeah, there's this part. Oh wait, yeah, there's this part. Oh yeah, there's like it just kept coming up. But yeah, no, I mean it was still fun to like do it, but I do think his hands. I think it looks as good as it could be, just because like because it's just such an odd like awkward angle to hold something at. Because the issue is I want him to have like the like almost like a slitting throat effect, which is like he's he like the thing curves forward because it's not like you can have it be like like the normal way you would hold a knife to do that effect, right? It has to be like facing outwards, or else the hook would be inside of him, and it's this whole thing. I don't know. I think it's really stupid, but yeah. But what kept happening is that I would just look at the picture, look back at my drawing, forget a detail, back at the picture, look back at my. It's just back and forth. I will say this one was very short. It only took around 15 minutes. Just because I was doing stuff today, but I still was like I can't miss two uploads in a row because then I'll probably just be like, oh well, I already missed two, might as well miss three. Yeah, just kind of that infinite cycle. But yeah, no, I don't know. I really like Overwatch. I really wish the game was better because I don't know. I was so excited for the story mode, and when that got canceled, it broke my heart. Just because God, I think the characters are so cool. It's so cool. Like every single character is just bubbling and bursting with personality that just makes you want to play a story mode that then there just is none. So it's like, like it's just so disappointing. I really wish they had just finished with it. That's the only reason I wanted to play because again, Overwatch is like a fine game. Like in terms of being like a 6v6 shooter, it's like this is a sure is a 6v6 shooter. Yeah, it's just like you play it and you're like, yeah, that's about what I signed up for. Because I don't know, I've been playing for the past few days, and I mean, it's fine, like it's okay, it's fun, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like I feel like it's been the same game for what past 8 years. Maybe it's time to branch out, do the story mode, do this, right? Because they add, they make Overwatch 2, but now it's just like, well, what's the difference outside of dropping a tank? Which even then, that's like not even. It's not even like everybody's like, well, I mean, thank goodness they dropped the tank. Like that's a notably good change. It's like even then, there's still people being like, yeah, was it even that worth it? I don't know. It just sucks to see something that you really like kind of go to shit over the years. But I don't know. Maybe they can because again, it's still fun. Like the actual game is fun. It's just I've already played Overwatch. That's kind of thing. It's just like I kind of already get it. Um, but yeah, no, it's very interesting. Um, yeah, no, I got it. And also there's just the disappointment that is the Overwatch League. Like the fact that like that could have been like you know super massive esports. It's just so sad. 'Cause it's like, dude, like that I mean, because the whole point was that it was supposed to be like, the next, you'd have your local teams and this and that and another, and like these people be paid like real wages and yada yada. But now it's just like it's just this shell of what it used to be. So these people are working as hard as they can for no money, outside of like the streaming and like normal deals that they make. Like, because those deals obviously still pay pretty well, but like the actual Overwatch part, very sad. Because I remember coming home from school and watching like Muselk videos. And I remember like very fondly doing that because the Overwatch was just such a cool game, and I didn't have like an Xbox or a PlayStation at the time to play it on. I just kept watching his videos. And I remember anytime there was like a free weekend, I'd always be playing it anytime I could. And I remember playing a bunch of Paladins because it was close enough to Overwatch. Um, I don't know the real ones back 8 years ago. I remember Alpha Red, the not totally not Paladins. God, I wish I was. Has beautiful time to be alive, beautiful time. But anyways, back to the drawing. So me just reminiscing about the game that I love. There's a lot of black in this, which is, I mean, it's definitely weird to draw. Just a lot of black, kind of interlapping and intersecting with itself. It's just kind of like an odd, like how it feels very hard to get right. But I think I did a fairly good job considering how much there is, and just also how dark it is. Especially considering that my art style is much more black and white than anything else. Because obviously, again, I was thinking of coloring this in, and then I was like, because it would have been a lot easier to color it in. But then I was like, dude, that's gonna take like another hour that I don't have. Like that was the thing. I was just like, nah, I'm good. But I thought like proportionally this was a very good drawing. I thought like generally, all of like the fundamental parts of drawing. I think I just really need to get into I don't know, getting my shading out of like this very sketchy stage and getting it much more into like a definable like this is the reason for each one of these lines kind of thing. Because right now these look like very good sketches, but I think I need to try to transition into like full color drawings. And obviously once I have more time, that's kind of the handicap, just time. But yeah, I don't know, maybe this Friday I'll try to get like a full fledged drawing. I don't know, might do like I don't know. I'm really on an Overwatch kick right now, so maybe I'll do. I don't know, I'll think of somebody or something. Yeah, no, this was a very interesting drawing. You can see here, I'm trying to figure out how his tattoo works. At this point, I was just kind of tired. I was just kind of like trying to wrap it up. Um, Generally, I like it being much more like white. I feel like it comes into contrast with the stomach a lot more, just because there's not a lot of white in this drawing. Same reason why I didn't, even though the hook is black, I kept it white, just because it's like you need some amount of visual clarity in this, and so having the white interspersed within all that black, I think really helps. So yeah, I don't know. Is that kind of color theory? I don't know. That's more just like not being a dipshit theory. I feel like that's more just like looking at a thing and being like, oh, that's like that right there is probably why that's wrong. You know. As you can hear, I'm adding a couple more bits and bobs and shading and all that. You see all my file managing, and then I get a little glimpse of my background. Oh, but yeah, no, I think this definitely turned out very good. It's very good, but I don't know. There's just something that's like holding it back from like that great status. But yeah, no. I mean, overall, again, still was fun to do. Fun to draw. Again, I think I don't know. I might do like Farah or something tomorrow. Just somebody simple like that. Um, but yeah, no. So I guess thank you all for watching. The Toji video is pretty good. Again, I'm really One of these days, I'm gonna get that first comment, and it's just gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. But until that happens, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.